Here are 4 bank accounts that I think every single person in this world needs, so let's see if you have all of them. Number 1 is a checking account. This account is your 1 to 2 month of living expenses that's in here because you shouldn't have more than that because you don't earn anything by putting your money in here. This account is purely used for either your direct deposits going in from your employer every single month, and you use this account to mainly pay off all your bills. So this account is mainly used for your bills and your fixed expenses such as rent, utilities, groceries, hydro, etc. The key here is do not over contribute and put into your checking account all your life savings because you earn 0 interest in putting any money in there. 2, a high yield savings account. Notice how I didn't say savings account, right, period, because if you open a savings account with a regular bank, you earn 0.0001% of interest per month. So it's really not worth it. Whereas a high yield savings account, you get 3.5% or 4% plus interest every single year. For high yield savings account, I personally use EQ Bank. I get 3.5% interest because I put my direct deposit into that bank as well. So I get that interest that way. High yield savings account should be your short-term financial goal funds. So this should be your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of living expenses are in there. Your short-term investment goals are in there. So if you want to save up to put a down payment within 1 year, you should save all your money in there. So it's easily accessible from when you want it to drafting that bank statement. The next one is retirement savings account. This should be your long-term savings, so 10, 20, 30 plus years. The earlier you start to save for your retirement, the better. So I don't want to hear you in your 20s being like, oh, I'm too young to save for retirement. Girl, no. Don't be that person who wakes up when you're 40, you say that when you're 20, but when you wake up when you're 45 and you're like, oh, I want to retire in 5 years, but I have $0 to my name for my retirement savings account. Don't be that person, please. In the US, this would be your 401k. If you're in Canada, this would be our RRSP. So this would be an account that is usually tax deferred. So any money that you put in there is not taxed until you take it out. So people usually put it in when their taxable income bracket is very high, and they take it out when they're retired, aka when their tax bracket is very low. So you get taxed minimal on the amount that you withdraw. Because these accounts are tax deferred, you usually draw down your taxable income when you put money into these accounts. So for example, this year, if I earn $100,000 so my taxable income is $100,000, but if I contribute $20,000 into my RSP, then I reduce my taxable income to now $80,000 instead of paying taxes on the full $100,000. AKA, you'll probably get a really big, nice tax refund at the end of the year. Contribute to your retirement account, your 60-year-old self will thank you for it. Last but not least, a brokerage account. This is for investments and more risky financial decisions that you may make as you get older. This is usually an account where you can trade with low fees, whether you want to trade by yourself or you want to open it with a brokerage where someone else does the trading for you. Investing can be a short-term gain or a long-term gain, so you decide based on your risk tolerance. I'm a low-risk investor, which means all my assets in investing right now, they are for the long term. So I'm not checking every single day to see if I made a profit. I'm not trying to sell and day trade. That's not my game. Let me know which accounts you have and don't have, and let me know which accounts that I've missed. Let me know in the comments.